Welcome back to Couch Arcade, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are in Lava Reef Zone, part 2, dos. I'm trying to think about the language here.
Parte dos.
Parte dos.
Ven conmigo.
Parte deux.
Parte dos.
No, deux. I love the music in this level. I love the music in a whole game. Whole game makes my freaking life. That did not make
This
my
whole
life.
game makes Adam's freaking life.
Hey man, you know,
Think about that. That is an intense thing to say.
It is, but this is an intense game to play.
Whoa!
You know it. That sucked.
Intense right there. You got most of those names.
I did, to be fair.
No worries.
Oh, switching the conveyor belt.
What?
Oh, God.
Hey man, it's the late game here, you know?
Oh.
Gonna ramp up.
Maybe I should get these. Oh my gosh. Come on.
It's amazing he can stand in this area when there's just lava and fire everywhere.
You would think it would be a lot harder than it indicates, right? Like, you would think that it would be unbearably hot, almost.
Yeah, for sure.
There's fire spitting out. But then again, this is all crystallized. I feel like the last part of it was probably hotter than this is. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be...
Right, there was the part in the beginning where the whole background was just lava.
Right! And why don't I keep getting hurt? Come on, Adam. You got this. Don't ya? Okay, that's not going to stop, apparently. I was waiting for it to stop so I could jump up there, but apparently that's not going to happen. Woo!
I want to redo. I want to play a Sonic game where all the sound effects are taken out and they're just
There we go.
replaced with me making them into my mouth.
Wow!
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Every time you jump.
Wow, that was lucky.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's do this. Make this happen again. Bang it, bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. Oh. How does that song go? I don't freaking remember. Isn't that movie like super racist?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Or is that a different movie that I'm thinking of? A different early Disney movie?
I don't know that I ever have seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Are you
thinking of that one like shit, I don't remember. That super racist one that like you can't watch anymore. It's like been banned.
Is it the one with
That's
the
not Chitty
rabbit?
Chitty Bang Bang.
The rabbit?
No, it's the one with Oh What a Beautiful Morning.
Yeah. Oh,
That's not-
Oh man, what's it called?
Song of the South or something?
Song of the South. Yes, that's a terrible movie. It's
not,
really bad.
That's the one I was thinking of.
It's incredibly racist. You know what movie I do remember watching as a kid though, from like
What?
old school Disney live action days.
What's that?
That terrified the crap out of me. Bedknobs and Broomsticks. You ever seen that garbage? That will change your life for the worse.
Bedknobs and Broomsticks?
It's about a witch, essentially, and she can make things come to life like brooms.
I've heard the
And
I've
it
heard
just,
of the title.
I'm sure, honestly, it's probably not that scary. But I
as a
remember
kid-
as a kid just looking at it and being horrified because I was like, this is very, very, like, not natural. This is creepy. I don't like it. I want my mom. I had that experience with a lot of things. Like, nowadays, I'm kind of like, oh, no. There's
Oh,
nothing I
I'm
wanted
so
to do.
excited to watch
Bye.
it. Aw.
No, dude, don't get excited for that. I'm out of here. I'm outie. No, I'm pretty impervious to most things nowadays. Like, I don't get freaked out by stuff. I don't get scary movies. Don't bother me. Whatever. But like as a kid, like I remember having very, very horrific experiences watching certain things that like nowadays they don't freak me out at all. Like, and understandably, but I'm saying like I look at them and I'm like, how did I ever get scared of this in the first place?
Well, as a kid, your mind is in a different place, and it's
That's
like,
true. I'll tell you,
You haven't experienced all the trauma that you have.
It was usually
by the time
when
you're 30.
something that was absurdly unnatural took place. So I'll give you an example. I've told you before about my like severe like issue with the Weimaraner dogs in Sesame Street. How they have human hands but dog heads, and like they like just bobble around and it just looks really weird and creepy.
It looks very strange.
Yes. So that freaked me out as a kid. That was one of those instances. But another one was, you remember the show Are You Afraid of the Dark, right?
Yeah.
So Oh, hold on. We got a cutscene coming up here, I believe. Yeah. Oh no, this is the boss. So in Are You Afraid of the Dark, there was, I think it might have been one of the first episodes they were released. Definitely not suitable for 6 and 7 year olds. But that was the age that I was when it came on. And I remember my brother was watching it, and I was watching it with him. We were in the living room. And there was this one episode where, that went so fast. There was this episode where this girl was like visiting her aunt and uncle, and like the girl that lived next door to her aunt and uncle was like one of her best friends, and like every summer she would go to visit her aunt and uncle, and then her best friend would be there next door, and they would like hang out and have fun. But this one summer she goes, and her friend's not there anymore, and she's disappeared. And no one knows where she's at, and everyone's like, "Oh, we don't talk about that because like no one knows what happened or anything like that." Very strange. That already in and of itself is kind of like, what the heck? But because for a kid, what child wants to think about the possibility of going missing? Right. Okay, but this music here, by the way, is pretty freaking awesome. The girl, the niece, she goes up. Oh no! Sorry, I had that backwards. She goes to visit, and it's the daughter of these neighbors that's her best friend. Okay. Maybe it's her cousin. I don't freaking know. There's a relationship there between the two girls. That's all you need to know. Anyways, she ends up going up inside of the attic of their house and finds this dollhouse that looks exactly like their house does. And she also happens to notice that the dollhouse identically has this random door up on top of the roof that leads to nowhere. Okay. And remember, she's in the... She's in the attic.
In the attic with the dollhouse.
And so the door is in the top of the house. Okay.
Right.
And she goes to like walk out, or so when she's in the attic, she sees, hey, there's a door in the top of the dollhouse. There's a door in the actual house up here in the attic. I wonder where this leads to. Whatever. She looks, she finds it weird. She goes to open the door. Okay.
In real life.
She's in the house, not the dollhouse, but the actual house. And it's a drop out the freaking window. Like it's a drop to the ground from 3 stories up. Okay. Like she gets stopped like as she's about to walk through, because when she looks into it, she sees another room. Okay. She sees another room inside. Okay. So this is already, I'm sitting here like, what the heck's going on? What the heck is going on? Oh my gosh! The same spot, Joe!
Oh my god, dude.
It's game fatigue, man. It's game fatigue.
Game fatigue?
Yeah, I've been playing the same game for too long, and I'm losing my concentration. Anyways, okay, so
I think you're thinking about dollhouses.
So as she's about to like drop out of this door, her uncle grabs her and stops her. She's like, "What are you doing?" And then she looks down and realizes, "Oh my gosh, this is just a drop. There's nothing here." And but eventually curiosity gets the best of her. She goes back. Okay. This is where it gets really weird. She goes back up to the attic. She walks through that door, and she finds herself inside the dollhouse. Okay. Not cool. Then she finds her friend.
Yeah.
In the dollhouse, stuck in the dollhouse. Turns out the friend discovered the same thing she did and thought it was fun, but she got stuck because, lo and behold, as time passed, the dollhouse took on a new shape, and it matched, like the inside of the world dollhouse took on a new shape, matching the dollhouse in the actual original house, where there's a bookcase inside of, like a really heavy wooden bookcase inside of the inside of the dollhouse in front of that door, okay, that she originally came through. And the girl has started to turn into a doll.
Okay.
She looks incredibly weird, incredibly unnatural. Like they made her up to look like a porcelain doll. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the friend is like trying to figure out how we're gonna get you out of here. Blah 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 blah. As she is doing this, okay, and she's trying to get her like rescued from this dollhouse. She realizes the bookcase is there. She tries to knock it over. She's having a hard time, but she's like, I think I can do it. She notices her hands are starting to turn kind of dollish looking too.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the other aspect of this is that this girl in her dollhouse, or her doll form, all right, this is a throwback to the very first Sonic the Hedgehog 1 boss. This is literally identical to it. Anyways, she notices that she's starting to turn into a bit of a doll herself. The girl is like, she talks real quiet like this, and she can't move, and she is very slow, and she's very gentle, and she says things like, help me, please. Just like that. It's creepy. Okay, this is the part that really got me. This is the part that freaked me out to no end. Hold on, I'm gonna need to concentrate here.
Cool.
Because otherwise I will die. See how fast these move. It can make for a bad time. Up, blah, blah, blah. Whoa. There we go. Okay.
Nice.
This is the part that freaked me out. This is the part that scared me to death when I was a child. The girl takes her friend's hand, her doll friend, okay, takes her doll friend's hand. Her hand comes off. Her hand comes off, and she places it, her friend takes it and places it in her pocket. Her friend's nightgown pocket. Then the other hand comes off. So you have this girl walking around with no hands on.
No hands on?
She got no hands, man!
Girl,
I remember
put your hands back on.
I cried, and I had to bury my head in my mother's side because I could not handle it. I was too freaked out. Look, I'm Mini Sonic now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's so cute! That is hilarious.
Yeah.
That is an adorable little Sonic. Oh god, this makes me feel like when I was sick as a kid, and I used to get like Alice in Wonderland syndrome, where I would feel like I was either really, really tiny or I was really huge. Like I would hold like my blanket in my hands when I was laying in bed, and everything would start to feel like really tiny. It was the weirdest fucking thing.
That is
and
weird.
This is making me think of that.
That is very strange. I've never had that happen before. I don't know. I don't even know.
It was a very, very weird feeling.
I can imagine. That sounds awful. But anyways, long story short, they made it out.
Oh, good. And now you have...
And I finally...
now you have a horrible phobia of porcelain dolls,
No,
right?
it just that freaked me out. Like I said, because it's super unnatural.
Oh, dude.
So here's the deal. I'll tell you. I did not
boy.
watch the end of that episode. I did finally... I found it on YouTube about 3 years ago and watched the end.
Okay.
Took me almost 20 years to watch that finally and have closure. But yeah, it was pretty traumatizing as a kid. I remember hating it.
Dude, I almost can't even like look at you doing this with the little tiny Sonic. It's freaking me out. Like it's bringing back those weird feelings.
Yeah, you understand it now, man. Freaking like.
No, but this was an actual feeling that I experienced. That this is reminding me of.
I got you.
I wasn't just watching a TV show. Like I felt.
Hey, dude, that was an actual thing I experienced too. Don't you dare friggin' minimize my trauma as a
I'm
child.
saying that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like this is not reminding me of being scared of a TV show that I watched. This is reminding me of my own experience.
Yeah,
that if you watched it in a TV show, maybe you would have been freaked out.
Oh my gosh!
Wow,
yeah.
That was.
Gotta go where the space is. Go where the space is. Go where the space is. Going. Going where the space is. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Keep it flying. Keep it grooving. Don't stop doing that thing you're doing. Keep it being Sonic. You know you want to.
That was good for for a little few lines.
I couldn't think of anything else.
Oh, dude. How come sometimes those things... Like, there's a couple occasions where you'll hit an enemy and nothing will happen.
I know, it's very frustrating.
Why does that happen, though? How come it doesn't always take your rings away?
I don't know.
Most of the time it does, but every now and then...
We're gonna go super. We're gonna get going here. We're gonna get moving.
Moving
to the grooving.
You're on a rhyming kick.
It just happens, man. I don't know what the... Oh, this is not a good thing. Oh my gosh. Supersonic is the worst for something like this. I could die very easily because Supersonic is not immune to being crushed. Look at Tails. He's jumping around. He's stuck. He's stuck. He's stuck. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Woo!
Now I'm mini supersonic, flying around at the speed of sound. And because I'm faster means, or smaller means I should be able to go faster. Now I gotta fight this guy Tiny. This is another boss from Sonic 2, or a throwback to it. But it's like a pachinko machine.
Oh yeah.
Remember that guy from Sonic 2?
Yes, I do.
And then this one is also from Sonic 2, but he's from later on in the stage. Or no, that's, well, he's made different appearances this way. So there is, in fact, a trophy as well for getting all of these out of the thing before you destroy any of them, but it's incredibly difficult to do. Come on.
Getting them all out before you even kill even one?
Yeah.
So you have a screen full of little Robotniks?
Yes, it's very difficult. We gotta hit this once. Ah, bye. Get back here. Get back here. Thanks, Tails. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to a very quick close. We are going to be beating this sucker in just a few episodes here. Maybe one, maybe two. We'll see what happens, but we will have to see what happens when we come back. This is actually the final stage, so this might be it. This might be the end, folks. We'll be back.
Why are these things reminding me of this prequel trilogy for Star Wars?
The prequel trilogy for Star Wars.
Is there something in the original,
Not that
the
I recall.
prequel trilogy that it kind of looks like those balls?
Oh my freaking Grisha! Are you kidding me?
What? You're freaking what?
I don't know. It was a mixture of words.
Grezha?
Yes.